All right, guys. Happy Memorial Day. It's Monday here, May 27th. Hope you're having a great holiday weekend. My weekend's been great. I went to two Tiger games, just been hanging out. Tigers are 26 and 27 through 53. They have 109 games remaining, so a lot of season left. A lot of ups and downs from this team. You lose 2 out of 3 to Miami, where you almost got swept. You win 2 out of 3 in Arizona. You get swept by KC, and you win 3 out of 4 against Toronto. Those are the last 4 series. And I'll tell you what, I was at yesterday's game, 11:35 first pitch. That was a long game, exciting game, but it's just a lot of things to break down for that game specifically because Mize had nothing. Our offense without Green, Keith, or Carpenter in the starting lineup has is just rolling. We're up 9. We have 9 runs. We're up 9-5, 9-6. Then all of a sudden we give up a 5 spot in the 8th, and it's 11-9. And you're thinking this isn't happening. You're thinking, oh boy, is this really happening? Is this really happening here? Sorry, I'm under the weather right now for some reason. I don't know how, but it is what it is. Um, Regardless, you're like, oh boy, is this shit really happening? Like the bullpen is gassed. I knew that. Everyone knew that. If you've watched recently, this bullpen's gassed. We haven't had an off day in a while. But Foley just threw an 0-2 pitch. It was right down the middle. He gave up a 3-1 shot to Varsho, who has been killing it. That's the scary thing with Toronto, man. They hit homers like nobody else. But regardless, bottom of the 8th, Mark Canna puts a quality at bat together. Long AB, singles to right to score 2, 11 all. Great at bats, but previously by Keith and Verling to get it second and third, 2 outs, and then Canna with a massive hit. If you don't score there, you're losing that game for sure, without a doubt. And then the 9th inning, you bring in Mason Engelart because you're out of arms besides him and Brisky. And you go with Engelart there in that situation who has a 27 ERA. You're thinking, oh, fuck, we're probably going to give up at least one. Boy, did he do a great job. It was scary there. That fly ball off Jansen's bat, though, that was inches from leaving the yard. It was a massive fly ball to the left of the warning track, very back of that warning track as well. Get out of that, though, and you're like, okay, can you walk it off? Because if you go to extras, you're losing. You have no arms left. You're going to lose if you go to extra innings, bottom line. Spencer Torkelson starts the inning with a single, phenomenal 3-hit game from him. We need him to get going. That's an encouraging step. Hopefully that gets him going a little bit. Then you have a sack bunt, first of the year by the Tigers, by Wenzel Perez to get him to second, 1 out. Ground out to pitcher by Baez. Gets him over to third. There's 2 outs, guy on third. They walk Kerry Carpenter intentionally, and then Matt Verling comes to the dish, who already homered previously and has had a pretty good game, had a couple base hits. Goes a long AB. It was about 8-9 pitches. He gets a hanging slider, 3-2, and he does not miss and launches it over the bullpen. Tigers walk it off 14-11, 17 hits. I mean, that's the game of the year so far, in my opinion. I've watched a lot of games. That was most back and forth. Obviously, if Detroit loses, I'm not saying that because I'm just absolutely devastated. But there's something about this team not laying down there after giving up 5 in the 8th. Like, oh fuck, there's only 6 outs left. Like, and they're gonna bring their top relievers in. And Toronto's bullpen's actually been pretty good this year, especially their top 2 guys, Romano and Garcia. But quality at bats after the blow there in the 8th. We score 2 and then we score 3 to walk it off. I mean, an absolute thriller of a game. Probably the best game I've ever seen in person. A lot of memories come back from that Parker Meadows walk-off last year on a Friday night against Houston, but that was unbeatable. That game right there was phenomenal. So the Tigers are sitting at 26 and 27 through 53 games. A much needed off day on this Monday, Memorial Day. We need an off day bad, and we get one here. And we have Scuba going Tuesday to start the Pirates series. The Pirates series is going to be interesting. If you like pitching, I'd recommend tuning in. Scuba Flattery for us. They got Jones and Skeens going. They're top 2 pitchers for sure. Should be an interesting series, 2-game series here at home against the Pirates starting Tuesday. And then we go on the road for Boston, critical series here in late May, early June for the Tigers in Boston at Fenway. 4 games starting Thursday night. That's a massive series. They're a game above you in the wild card standings right now. You're playing meaningful baseball right now, and it felt like the sky was falling after the Kansas City series, which rightfully so. People were overreacting probably a little bit, but rightfully so. Like this, it was a devastating series. We got smoked. We scored 3 runs every day. They had 8+ every game. They just absolutely spanked us. What a bounce back series though. You get 3 out of 4 miraculously on Sunday's walk off. You take 3 out of 4 after Toronto stomped you game 1, 9-1. You take 3 out of 4 from Toronto, who is also scuffling right now. That's a massive 3 out of 4. But Toronto, I think their offense is a powerhouse personally. I think that's an encouraging 3 out of 4. A much needed off day, like I said today. And then your next 6 are 2 against Pirates and then 4 on the road against Boston. Before I talk to you guys next Monday in early June. So you're through 53. You got 109 left. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can get these guys going a little bit offensively, more consistency. The pitching's been there mostly all year. The bullpen has imploded quite a bit the last couple weeks. I will say I think they're gassed right now personally. We'll see what happens there. Hopefully the bullpen can get back to form because if so, this bullpen is going to be really good. And if you have a lead through 7, I feel comfortable. If it goes back to what it was in late April, early May, I feel very comfortable in that situation. But regardless of the fact, I'm approaching 7 minutes here. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the support. Have a great holiday weekend. Enjoy your Memorial Day here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Looking forward to this week. Hopefully the Tigers can keep it rolling. Nice 3 out of 4 from Toronto. Let's keep this thing moving. Tuesday night, 6:40 against the Pirates. Scoop on the Hill. See you guys.